already alluded to some of this, and I want to talk a little bit deeper about this relationship database, also known as CRM. Now, if I say a word like CRM, where nobody gets really excited about that word, CRM, it's kind of like a word like technology or computer or keyboard, right? But I want us to actually think a little bit deeper about this word, relationship database. Now, so this is a very simple way to do it. I want everybody to think about their favorite person. Okay, everybody, think about your favorite person. You got, okay, for some of us, it's not ourselves, so not you, right? You got up this morning, I look good, I'm my favorite person today. No, I'm somebody that you care about. Okay, now I've got that person in my mind right now. Now, I've got basically, right, that's my base. This is somebody I champion and they champion me. This is somebody in my base. Now, I've got data or information about this person, right? I've got great information, and I've got a relationship with this individual, right? And so that relationship is ebbing and flowing and hopefully growing all the time. That is a relationship database. So as we start thinking through CRM and technology and all these other parts, we've got to be thinking, no, I'm going to start with the people who are at my base. I'm going to get data about them, like where they live and all these other good little things, as well as them, I'm going to build my ongoing relationship. It's all about the people that we care about. And that's really going to be an ongoing theme about engaging with these people. So in order to kind of explain about technology and relationships, I actually want to talk about this individual. And he was basically a track coach. His name is Bill Bowerman. And in the early 1960s, he decided to take his wife's waffle iron, right, put some rubber compound into it, and actually build a track shoe, a lighter, better shoe. And of course, he goes on to be a founder of Blue Ribbon Sports, which we all know today as Nike, right? So he and Phil Knight basically founded Nike, and he's this innovator by taking a waffle iron and some rubber compound. So now you basically have this amazing brand that we've all known. We've all, owned tons of pairs of Nikes over the years. But then I remember back in the 1980s, there was a persona that really made that brand come to life. And you guys know this guy? Right, some of us, I think actually all of us, even if we weren't born at that time, there's this famous scene. So I'm going to play that for you.
That's got to be a 50 by. He took off just a little inside that free throw line, one-handed double clutch it. Magic Johnson gives him a nice 5 underneath the basket as he got out of the way. Let's watch this one again. This deserves a second look. Michael taking off. The patented tongue comes out. Just in front of that line. Look at this, the double clutch, the reach out. Right, look at this, the double clutch, the reach out.
The patented tongue. I love that, right? Unbelievable. And so basically, right, I remember watching that slam dunk weekend, and then all of a sudden, all my friends had that poster, and then the Air Jordans. Like, I couldn't afford Air Jordans. My mom actually wouldn't buy the Air Jordans for me. They were too expensive, so I got the Scottie Pippens, which are not as cool. But that's what I still got those things, right? It's still not worth anything. These shoes are worth like thousands of dollars now, the original Air Jordans. But here's the thing. You had Nike, right, who had this technology. Let's put air inside of it now, right? It's going from waffle iron to air. But then you've got this persona, an influencer. So the influencer then basically says, you know what, I'm going to take this technology to the next level. And so today, the technology of sneakers continues to evolve. So Adidas, right, who's basically kind of been always, losing more and more ground, recently actually took over the Air Jordan, as the number 2 shoe, still behind Nike. But it's because of the technology and influencers, in this case Kanye West, but nevertheless, all of a sudden you've got this massive boom with Adidas. So I want to play a little bit about this most recent technology called Boost.
Imagine that you could run the same workout, same run, with less effort. Or for the same effort, you could go farther. Or for the same effort, you could go faster.
Boost for us is one of the pinnacle franchises we have at Adidas. Boost represents the future of running from our standpoint, and Boost represents innovation. Boost is the best running technology, bar none. It's the greatest running shoe that we've made, and that's what the team set out to create. We think we've done that.
So as you can kind of see, I'm wearing a pair of these Ultra Boost shoes right now. Doesn't quite go with my outfit, but I was trying to make a point here. Kanye wasn't the one to actually influence me to buy these shoes. In fact, my son was just like, Dad, you got to get a pair of these shoes. They're amazing. So because my one son got them, he influenced my other 2 sons to get them. And so now our whole family is just like, wow, these are really amazing. And so then they got me a pair for Father's Day, and then I got my wife a pair. And now here I am talking to all of you about trying on these shoes because the technology is phenomenal. You basically have these German scientists at BASF who invented the technology, but then you've got influencers, right, who then got other influencers to the point where my kids got me to buy these shoes. And that's really kind of how CRM works. You have technology, and then you've got influencers. And you are the influencers, right? So with Adidas, businesses jumped 54%, right, just in last quarter. Holy smokes, imagine if your technology and your influence, utilizing technology, can increase your business by 54%. Now, we've heard statistics before that if you actually use a CRM, oh my gosh, okay. If you actually use a CRM, I'm the most comfortable person here, by the way.